Okay. Here's the stream. My audio. And hopefully... Wait for it. Game audio. Not that, you know, a slight background rumble barely qualifies as game audio, but that's what we got right now. So, all right, and now let's switch this over. Swoosh. There we go. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Hold on. OBS acting up a little bit. There we go. All right. Welcome back to Palindrome Syndrome. Where were we? Right. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. The game audio is not coming through on the audience mix. Why not? Oh, it's just really quiet. There we go. Okay. All right. Right. We had this kind of vision graph thing. And no clue at all what to do with this. ACG, IMQ, SWAE. Hold on. Got all kinds of junk on my desk. There we go. Okay. Trying to find the right spot to put this camera, and it's proven kind of tricky. I kind of want, because I want to keep me kind of relative in the center. And sometimes this is fine, but then like when I'm leaning back, or if I get, you know, in the zone and I'm super forward, then it pushes me off. And I'm not sure what the best way to handle that is. Anyway, let's do some of this and okay. So okay. Right, we have one of these. To get the second one, we need to do this puzzle. Because you can see it right there. But to do this, we're missing one of these cards. That's weird. That's all messed up now. I don't think it matters because we've already solved that, but... So... I don't really have... The only clue I have to this is this sheet. Which doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Okay. So maybe we do it 1, 2, 3. Where's my cursor? I don't have a cursor. So starting with A and coming down, maybe we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because that's how the other keypads we've seen were. And then we can do the same for J through R. And then we can associate these four with the four sides of this. And then S would just follow the same thing. So that allows us to... So if we roll with that, we can associate H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. we can associate each of these with a value. There we go. Give me a little bit of space here. Okay, so if we just go across, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then do the same for J through R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Easy. Now we can associate X, W, X, Y, and Z with the 4 edges by looking at the dots. So that makes W, X, Y, and Z, what would that be? 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then through the shapes, we can associate the same here. So 2, 4, 6, and 8, right? Okay, so now we have a number associated with each letter. I have no way of knowing if those associations are correct. Because once again, this game has been extremely bad about giving me the context clues that I need, and instead it makes me have to make assumptions, which so far has been working out, but I don't like it. I don't like it. So, now if we... Not that. If we do this in accordance with this... What do we suppose about this triple plus thing? Does this mean we need to add 3 of them? I don't know. But let's just do the letters, right? So A is 1 plus C is 3. Let me do a different symbol. Let's do a hash sign, shall we? That is going to be our stand-in for the triple plus. G is 7 plus I is 9, hash M is 4, Q is 8, that's not, there we go, plus S is 2, W is 2, A is 1, E is 5, plus unknown, 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 unknown. Okay. Let's assume, I don't even know, man. And we know the answer is 5 digits. But these are all like triple pluses also. There really isn't any other clue that I'm missing or... Anything over here? Can I mess with this? No. I just really feel like I'm just guessing at this point. I feel like I do not have the information I need to solve this. But there is nothing else here. Anything in the electrical box? No. Was there anything anywhere in any of the other rooms? Not really. Wait. Oh, I was starting to write this out at the end of the last episode, but I was also writing it. Oh, wait. No, this is not the biochem lab. Okay, give me all that. Oh, wait. Is it? Where am I? No, this is the infirmary room. So we actually want a new thing for this. Infirmary. Let's try that again. Infirmary room. Okay. Okay, let's try laying these out the way they're laid out there. So we have A, C, G, I, M, Q, S, W, A, E, 5 unknowns. Now, if I translate those using our code, we have 1, 3, 7, 9, 4, 8, 2, 2, 1, 5. Okay. Maybe the triple pluses don't mean anything. That'd be weird. One 37, 948, 2215. And then the answer is a 5-digit word, or 5 letters, more correctly. And this will presumably spit out the missing card we need. And then we'll be able to do this and get our lever. And then we'll be able to go in this door. What am I missing? A. Wait a minute. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. H. I. J. K. L. M. N. O. P. Q. R. S. T. U. V. W. X. Y. Z. A. B. C. D. E. F. It has nothing to do with numbers. It has nothing to do with numbers. G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. G, G, J, O, S, W. E, F, G, H, I, J, no, I was off. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W. G, K, O, S, W. G, K, O, S, W. There we go. See? And there's my missing card. See, as a puzzle, I like this. That is a cool cipher. What I don't like is there was absolutely nothing here to make me think along those lines. That this might need to be connected to the progression of letters or something. This one's actually less egregious than most of the other ones we've come across. If this was the weakest example of a puzzle, I wouldn't have a problem with it. The problem is, thus far, it's one of the strongest examples, and that's not good. Alright, and there's our missing card. So now this is in relation to this. Maybe the number of bones? It looks like the elbow maybe has 3. The knee has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So elbow has 3, knee has 4. D has 5, 10, 15, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. D is 27. E is 5. I'm guessing B is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And F is 26. That was okay. I didn't mind that one. A little on the easy side, but as a palate cleanser, that was good. All right, let's pop those in. And now we're... Oh, God. Not this again. Okay. That was... Okay. All right, what do we got here? Exitus Latalis. I thought that I had found the cure. Our effort has been for nothing. Margaret died yesterday. Everything went wrong. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. The code for the last medicine sample. This is going to be the letters, right? These. I was hoping I could get it on screen at the same time. There we go. Okay. So what do we got here? We have M. It's going to be Margaret, isn't it? M-A-R-G-R-E-T. Yeah. Margaret. That was almost cool if it wasn't so obvious. Palindrome syndrome medicine. Okay. And so now we can take it all the way around here and pop it in this machine. You killed her.
You killed her. It's your fault. You were incapable to do what you promised. You said you would take care of her.
It's true. It's all my fault. Margaret died because of me.
I'm not sure about that. Accept your punishment. You killed her. Accept your punishment. It's your fault. It's your fault. Okay. Who killed Margaret? John.
You designed your own punishment. Forget and discover that you killed her over and over again. As long as you live, you will feel the pain of remembering that you killed her.
You know what you have to do. Go back to sleep. This ends where it started. Margaret.
Okay. How are we doing on achievements? We got all the achievements, so that is it. That was Palindrome Syndrome. All right, let's hold on. Let's. Can I do big screen? Where's my big screen? Hold on. Let's think about this. It's a decent premise. I will give it that. Mechanics were okay. Serviceable. Level design, setting, fine. No real complaints there. Sound, chef's kiss. Voice, whatever. The problem I think I have with the story as a whole, one, is the concept of a loop, of a punishment loop for the sake of punishment, is, I don't know, not satisfying. Because then it's like, what are you supposed to do? You just keep reliving it over and over and over. It's like, why? Right? Especially since you're saying that the player character designed the punishment himself. I don't know. It feels futile. Nothing was gained by going through this again. The puzzles were okay. They were pretty easy. And there were a couple standouts that were actually like decent. But again, most of the puzzles in there, I felt like they didn't give me enough of a direction for what I was supposed to be trying to do. So I had to make assumptions about what I was trying to do. And for some of them, those assumptions are kind of obvious, and that's fine. One's like where it had the 4 symbols on the wall, and you had to like find the one that wasn't in each group, or the one that was in common between the 2 groups, rather. Totally fine. That was a good one. But most of them, it's like, why am I assigning a value of 1 to the red screws and a value of 2 to the blue screws? Because I'm not really sure what else to do. And that is not a good motivation from a player. I should know why I'm doing things, not just trying to pull random threads together and hoping that they tie together in the end. So, yeah, not great on that one. So, anyway, that's okay, because it was also the first outing, right? Let's see how M2 Games improved from here on, or MC2 Games. Hold on. Escape Room. This was by MC2 Games, Mick2 Games. Yeah, so like, it was an okay start. Hopefully we get better from here on. So next up on the docket is Tested on Humans, which came out about 4 months later. This one, Palindrome Syndrome, that we just played, was from October 2020. The next one, February 2021. Now, since YouTube, unfortunately, still does not support multi-game streaming, let me just go into my stream settings to confirm this. YouTube Studio, Content, Live, Stream, Playlists, Games, Category, Gaming, Game Title. Yeah, there's still only option for 1. Can I do like a comma and then what did I say the other one was? Tested on Humans? No, it doesn't like that. Okay, so we will end the stream here, and immediately we will start up and go into the next one. So stick around, my friends. Refresh the page, go back to my channel page. Not really sure how exactly that works, but we shall continue on to test it on humans and see how we go from there. So stick around. Like, comment, subscribe, all the things. You know the drill. All right. Back in a moment.